This strength workout is going to define your legs, glutes, and thighs with low-impact superset circuits. Grab your dumbbells and let's get strong. Getting right into it, we're going to start with a squat to alternating quad pull to get our body, mind ready for our workout today. And as we go through this quick warm-up, I'll explain the structure for our workout. Also, I've got a couple of optional things out here today, so I'll explain those as we go as well. Dropping that bum down, chest up, head up. Squeezing here through the front of that leg. We're gonna do 2. Last one, then staggered stance, good morning. So one leg out, hands on your hips, hinge it forward, back flat, core engaged, squeeze up, and drop it down. Simple structure today. We've got supersets. That means 2 exercises back to back with no rest in between. We're gonna work for 45. Once we complete those 2 sets, we'll get 30 seconds to rest. 2 circuits of that, 6 supersets in each. We'll get 60 seconds to rest, then repeat that circuit. Last one, let's switch it over. Other side, so opposite leg out and hinge. Squeeze up. We've got one more exercise to work through, then we'll get into it. Optional equipment today. I have my bench out here. That's gonna be for glute bridges. I can't get on the ground right now, so I'm gonna use my bench, but you can do that exercise on the ground. Then the other exercise we're gonna have is going to be a kickstand or single leg squat to bench. You can use your exercise box. You can use a kitchen chair, anything that is like a little seated elevation type of thing for that. Or I also have a modification that you can follow for that one as well. Last one here, bring it up, legs out, toes out, low sumo. So bring it down, open up through the hips. Woo, this is my favorite one. Warming up through the hips and the thighs. Keeping that bum down low, back flat. The other optional equipment I have out here is my mini resistance band or my booty band, and then my ankle weights. So I'm gonna have my ankle weights on for the entire workout. Those will mainly be used when we get to the wall sit with leg extension. So that's why I'm just gonna keep them on because they won't affect the other exercises. But we're gonna be moving quick. You'll see that when we get into this workout. And then the booty band, we'll add that on for the beginning of our workout. Let's get ready to get into our first superset in 3. Here's 2 and 1. We're gonna go into a squat, just that normal squat. If you wanna add the band on right above the knees, then we'll go into a banded lateral squat as well. So get your band if you want that, your ankle weights, grab your weights, and let's do this. And if you're lifting with more moderately heavy to heavy weights, take your tempo at a slower pace. If you've got lighter weights you're lifting with today, aim for a slightly quicker pace, both keeping good form. And with that, let's start out with our squat. Here we go. Dropping that bum down, keep that form, head up, chest up, push through the floor. So think about pushing that floor weight through your heels. As you come back up, don't completely lock out your legs. Keep those knees soft to keep that contraction in your quads. But drop that bum down as low as you can while keeping that flat back, chest up. So with supersets, we are working on hypertrophy. That is that muscular definition, working on that strength as well. We're gonna get ready to go into our lateral squat walk in 3, 2, and 1. So you can keep both weights, no weights, or use one weight right in front. And let's begin. Here we go. So step it out, down, and up. Keep tension on that band if you're using that. Same thing, back flat, head up, chest up, push that floor away. With this lateral step, working those outer thighs a little bit more. You're gonna see, we're gonna hit the legs, the glutes, and the thighs so good in just 30 minutes. Woo! Almost there. Last one for 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going on to a unilateral move, Romanian deadlift, into a reverse lunge. If lunges bother your knees, you're gonna do a Romanian deadlift to the same side, kickstand, RDL, and then we'll switch it over to the other side, either lunge or kickstand RDL. Grab that heavier weight if you're using that, or if you've got that lighter weight. We're getting ready. Here's 3, 2, and 1. So RDL, and then into your kickstand, RDL or reverse lunge. Modification is on screen for that kickstand. Same side, stay on the same side for kickstand or lunge. Because the next set, we switch it. Back flat, core engaged, drive the bum to the wall behind you. Keep that core tight. Almost there, we're just gonna switch it over to the other side. So same full Romanian deadlift, then reverse lunge or kickstand. Here's 3, 2, 1. Woo. Right into it. RDL, other side, here we go. Drop it down, pull, squeeze, other side. So this one, we've got the hams, the glutes, the quads, and those stabilizer muscles, plus the core. Supersets are a higher intensity way of training. So you're gonna see this gets tough quick, but one of my favorite ways to train is supersets because you get so much lift in such a little amount of time. So good. Last one. 3, 2, and 1. All right, no weights for this next exercise. Just an open wall somewhere. We're gonna mix a wall sit with calf raise, then a wall sit to leg extension. So both of those all in one. Finding your space on the wall. We got about 15 seconds. With your wall sit, keep your back and shoulders up against the wall and then drop that bum down so you're about 90 degrees. We're gonna start with those calf raises first. Here we go. So we lift and lower. Keep that back pressed up and down. You can alternate sides if you want to do that, or you can do both heels up at the same time. Hold it for a second. Well, more than a second, like 2, 3 seconds, then down, then right back up, because we want to feel that contraction in the calves, and then down. And you're gonna see with these ankle weights on, if you're using your ankle weights, when we get to those leg extensions, all about the quads. This is where it's really gonna work to help define your legs with these. All these exercises today, such a good combo. That's why you cannot skip leg day. Here it is, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it up for a second. Let's go back down. 45 seconds, alternating leg extension. Here we go. Out and in. Now, same thing with those calf raises. Hold it up for a second. So as you lift, hold it. And then down. Where are your hands right now? Make sure they're not helping support the legs. Keep them. If you need to keep them out here, you can keep them up here. You can do the YMCA. I don't care, but you have to keep them off your legs from giving you any extra support. Push yourself right here. Challenge yourself. This is where we grow when we step out of that comfort zone. And we're close now. A couple more reps. Last 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it up. Going on, superset number 4. So this is where, if you do not have your exercise bench box, you will just be on the ground. We're gonna do a narrow glute bridge, then glute bridge pulses. So this is where I need to have my bench just a little extra elevation. So I'm gonna grab that, have that out here. All right, getting ready, glute bridge. We got 45 on the clock. Let's do it. Narrow glute bridge, so close stance and press. Weight is in the heels. Drive it up, squeeze. Drop it. So with this narrow stance, think about pinning those legs together. And this is gonna work those inner thighs a little bit more than just a neutral glute bridge stance. Push and squeeze. Tighten those legs up together at the top. So we're gonna go into a neutral glute bridge pulse next, so we'll widen those legs just a little bit. But still pushing this narrow all the way down, all the way up. Last one, here's 3, 2, and 1. Take that stance out just a little bit, hold it up, right into pulse. Squeeze, squeeze. Little move, up and down. You can do this with or without weights. If you need to drop your weights, drop them. If you can keep your form and keep that pulse going, keep those weights. Weight is in the heels, knees in line with toes, keeping that good form all the way through. Woo! Almost there. And if you do have your exercise bench or box, we're gonna keep that for this next superset through. Almost there, here's 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Bringing it up. All right, so with the bench or the box, this is, we're gonna do that single leg or kickstand squat to box modification. You're gonna see that on screen. One leg is gonna come out forward. This is a tough one. Now with that single leg, if you're doing it without the bench, you will not lower down as low as you would for a normal squat. So just take it down to where you can. And we gotta get ready. One side and then the other. Here we go. So dropping it down, hold it at the box, then press back up. So you're all about that leg that's working, that leg that's out, just a very soft grip or lift it up completely. Lower down, press back up. So you want to take that dead stop back to that full stand. This is a really good functional move right here as we are up and down all day long. This is another one you can do with or without weights. We're gonna switch it up in 3, 2, 1. Switching that other leg, and let's go for it. Now you may find one side a little bit easier than the other. You know how it goes. We do have muscular imbalances sometimes, but that's why we like to work unilaterally to try to even those out. Ooh. Keep that core tight as you lift. That'll help you get back to that standing position. A squat is not just the legs. The core comes into play as well. Almost there. And then our last and final superset of circuit 1. We will repeat. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. All right, breathe, grab a drink, dry off. We have got curtsy lunges, then a sumo squat with 3 pulse. Modification for your curtsy lunges is a sumo Romanian deadlift. 10 seconds. Starting with the curtsy lunge or your modification, sumo RDL. Getting ready. Let's go for it. Head up, chest up. And after this, you've done all the exercises we're gonna do. We're just gonna repeat those once more through. This workout flies by. I mean, we are pretty much halfway through at this point. Relax those shoulders. Remember with your curtsy lunge, aim to try to keep those hips square so we're not doing a twist. Keep those hips square. As I try to show you what not to do, hips are square and step back at that diagonal. Next is that sumo squat with 3 pulse. We'll get right into it. 1 or 2 dumbbells, 2 dumbbells on each leg or 1 dumbbell in the center. In 3, 2, 1. Sumo squat with 3 pulse, legs out, toes out. Let's pulse it. Here we go. Pulse it for 3, 2, 1. Drive it up, squeeze. Think about bringing those inner thighs together. Pulse low, nice and low here. Pull those inner thighs together. Nice and low with your sumo squat and those pulses. Did I mention we get 60 seconds here in between these circuits? What are we gonna do with ourselves? I don't even know. Lay down, take a nap, and get ready to go again. I'll be honest, I'm actually not a nap person. I feel way off if I take a nap right now. So I would probably not take a nap, but almost there. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Whew. Breathing. All right, so 60 seconds. We start everything over from that squat, then that lateral squat walk. So we'll use that band again if you'd like. Oh. Breathing here. I'm gonna get you out of the way because all right, so 30 seconds and we will go again. So getting that band back on right above the knees if you are using that. Now remember, pretty much any of these exercises you can do with or without weights. So if it's starting to get super intense and you want to do it without weights, do that. Always listen to your body. Lift where you are for today. That is when you're going to get the most out of your workout. So don't try to overdo it, but don't underdo it. So happy medium. All right, so squat first, getting ready, 45 on, going in 3, in 2, let's do it. Last time through for all of our supersets here. And remember with that squat, we got good form. Head up, chest up, dropping that bum down. Don't completely lock out your knees here at the top. Keep them soft to keep that contraction in the quads, the front of your legs. Now you know what's coming. What superset are you looking forward to the most, and which one are you like, that one burned? I'm trying to think. I like the curtsy lunge and the sumo pulses. That one's fun. That was like the little grand finale. But the wall sits, that one was tough. That's my burner there. All right, lateral squat walk in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, taking it out. In and out. I had my steps backwards. Head up, chest up. Breathing. We'll take the band off after this so we can get ready for that next superset. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Next superset is that one that's gonna have the modification if you're not doing the lunges. So we're gonna do the RDL to reverse lunge. However, modification is RDL to kickstand. Oh, see you later. Grab those weights, get ready. Modification or that lunge in 5. Here's 3, 2, RDL. Now remember, stay on the same side with your kickstand or your lunge, and then we'll switch sides for that next round through. So we're getting a lot of RDL in here today. But switching sides with that lunge or kickstand. Back flat, core engaged, drive the hips to the wall behind you, spine nice and long. Weight is in the heels, squeeze. Almost there. Other side in 3, 2, and 1. So here we go, RDL. And then other side, reverse lunge or kickstand. Taking your time so you can keep good form, get through that full range of motion. All the way down with your lunge, all the way down with your RDL. Almost there, less than 10. Taking your time, this is gonna be it. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Breathe it out, find your wall. Grab a drink if you need, dry off, because we got some time. Well, I mean, we really don't have that much time, but at this point, I'm like 30 seconds is wonderful. Whew. All right, so finding that space, bringing it down. Remember, hands are not helping. They're going to think elsewise. What am I even saying? I don't know. But we have got wall sits with calf raises first. Here we go. So hold it low, lift it up. 90 degrees, lift and squeeze. Woo. Keep that back up against the wall, breathing. So next, those alternating leg extensions. Good news about this one, this is halfway through this second circuit. So we've got 3 supersets left, and that is it. We're gonna stand up for just a second to just take that tension. You can hold it if you want. Like if you are just wild and crazy, hold it low and get right into those leg extensions. If not, we'll come up for 5, 3, 2, back into it. And here we go. Wow, I'm being friendly today. 5 seconds in between wall sit exercises, but the burn is real right now. Hold on. Okay, back down. I'm not sure what that was. I did see someone doing line dancing the other day, and I was like, that looks fun. Maybe that's what that was. Like, yeah, you need lessons, that's for sure. I can't dance, but I still do. It's just one of my things. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Oh! All right, so this is back to that glute bridge. So you're on the mat if you want to be on the mat, or you can do a hip thrust. We're narrow stance, then we're neutral for pulses. Moving quickly to get into it. All right, so narrow is our first 45, full range, all the way down, all the way up. Squeeze those legs and let's go. So we're down and we squeeze. So if you can think about pinning those legs together, do that. Push through those heels. Hold it at the top for a second, down to right back up. This is a sweaty leg day, my word. Leg day tends to be, but then you add supersets and circuits and crazy wall sits, and then it's just like, put it into overdrive. We're just gonna rain down. Pulses next. Here it is, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna drop one weight. Neutral stance pulses, so it legs out a little bit wider. And let's pulse it up. Weight is in the heels. 2 supersets to go after this. And push. Don't forget to breathe. Remember how I said glutes, legs, and thighs? Are you feeling all of those muscles right now? Because I am. Oh my word. Almost there. Breathing. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. So remember, we're gonna stay at the box, or if you're not using your box, you've got that modification for the kickstand squat out front, or that single leg squat. All right, 15 seconds. With or without weights, we're getting close, so keep pushing. Stay focused for this last little bit. We got it. You got it. I'm telling you, I'm with you. I'm working right along with you. So one leg out, and here we go. Squat it down, dead stop. We're seated. Drive back up. Now, if you're doing that modification, remember, you're not gonna go down as low as you would with a squat. So I really want you to focus on that working leg, this other leg, just out here for a little bit of support and balance. We're gonna switch it over to the other side. Last 3, 2, 1, right over to that other side. And let's begin. Now, keep it up on this side. Don't just hang out on your box as much as we want to right now. One superset left. Oh my word. Keep that chest up, keep it strong. We are so close, 10 out. Here it is. 3, 2, and 1. Breathe. Okay, curtsy lunge. And then that sumo with 3 pulse, modification for your curtsy lunge. You are gonna do that sumo RDL. And so the reason we've got a lot of sumo going on today too, or we've got some sumo, not a lot, but we've got some sumo, that does work those thighs a little bit more. So just to give you an idea of what we got going on. But curtsy lunge also, so good for the inner and outer thighs. We got 3, curtsy first or modification, and let's go. Officially less than a minute and a half of work. But there's more. Hold on, for just $19.95. No, I'm kidding, actually. Finishers are always free and they are the icing on the cake. So if you've not done a finisher yet, I don't know what you're waiting for because finishers are the bomb. These are the, hold on, because we're almost to the end, and then I'll finish up what a finisher is. Oh, the anticipation. I love infomercials, by the way. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Sumo squat with 3 pulse. Take it out. Last 45. Hold it low for those pulses. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Push, squeeze those inner thighs together. All right, so finishers. I created those because there can just be certain muscle groups that you want to work a little bit more. And during our training throughout the week, you know, it can be hard to try to get all the muscle groups in and then some. So that's what a finisher is. It is a quick 10-minute push for a specific muscle group. So if you want to see more growth in a certain area, start adding those finishers on after your workout. Those are going to help amplify and speed up those results in those areas. So the finisher I'm going to suggest today is going to be abs. You'll see that finisher pop up on screen. Let's get our last 3 in. Here we go for 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna see you over at that abs finisher because I know you are a butt kicker and I know you make the most of every day. So go get that finisher. I love you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sweating. Thanks for burning with me. You are the bomb and I'll go see you over at the abs. I love you. I can't jump, so